high-octane football. We can virtually guarantee it. Two quality sides ready for battle, knowing full well they must give their best.
Come on!
We're live next on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
You never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he combines so well with his teammates. He really does link everything up. If he plays well, so do the team.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
And a look at the 11 for Leverkusen. Lukas Radecki is the goalkeeper. Edmond Tapsoba plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. Granit Xhaka plays alongside Robert Andrich in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And the match is underway. Frimpong. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Jonas Vina. Ganea. Rivaldinho. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Now, options are plenty. Grimaldo. Jonas Hofmann on the ball. Chance to cross. Xhaka. And that's really well read. Rivaldinho. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Textbook defending inside the box. Grimaldo. Granit Xhaka. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. They could nudge in front. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Jonas Vina. Dangerous looking attack. They could level it. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. Jeremy Frimpong. Grimaldo. Very quick thinking there. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Grimaldo. On to Hofmann. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Rivaldinho. Jonathan Tah has it. Frimpong. Hofmann. An attack full of promise. Can he put it away? And tipping it over the crossbar. Playing it in. Not all that convincing defensively. And Sonia on the volley.
Well, he'll be frustrated with that finish. That was a big opportunity there.
Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off. And support available. And let's give credit to the defending. Now the counter-attack looks on. Rivaldinho. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Hofmann. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Popescu, and we will have just one additional minute. And there it is, the half-time whistle. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. And strong play here. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Not a great pass. And teammates to play it to. Breaking at pace. Ganea. Doing everything possible to keep possession. But just like that, possession changes hands. His determination there for all to see. Tah. Jonathan Tah has it. Florian Wirtz. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Kusunu. Anpi. Odilon Kusunu. Might be able to get in behind the defence, but they dealt with the threat posed. Popescu. Vina. Rivaldinho. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. And that's the end of that move for now. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Hoffman. Could be dangerous. And keeping it out. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Keen to take it short here. Makes the move to the inside. Hoffman! Palmed away by the keeper. Ganea. Jonas Vina. Vina. And into the last 20 minutes. Not the best challenge, free kick. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Vina. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Granit Xhaka. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. It's opening up for them. And a goal it is! But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Substitution time it is here. Working so hard to win back possession. Oh, he's through here. Can they put it away? Grimaldo. And on to Xhaka. Xhaka! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. Vina. And teammates around him. Can he do it? Crucial piece of defending. Now in a more than decent position. Now can they counter clinically? Hoffman. Nice weight on the pass. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, let's take another look. It's a really well-timed pass to break the offside line. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Rivaldinho. They get the ball once more. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Tapsoba. Here's Hofmann. Well, strong play here. And all doing their bit to keep them out. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Well, Jonas Hofmann brought to the pitch all the qualities that we've come to expect from him, Stuart.
Well, he'll be pleased with his performance today. He looked sharp physically and mentally and really stood out for me in a good win for the team.